Oh. You see a man by the road who seems to be looking for something. Hello. Is it him?
Have you lost something?
Quite the opposite, my friend.
Treasure?
I am finding something.
Treasure hunter?
Treasure,
Yeah.
to be exact. If it matters to you.
Treasure? Where is it?
Gimme.
I don't know yet, but this map here says it should be somewhere around here.
Give me a map.
At least I hope so.
May I have a look?
Maybe I could look at the map? I might be able to help you.
Well, I am a bit stumped. I need all the advice I can get, but you'll give it back, understand?
Of course.
Of course. Don't worry.
Oh, it's another piece of a map I already have, is it? Oh. What
So,
the
what's it
fuck?
gonna be?
I have no idea, mate, what this is.
So, what's it gonna
Let me,
be?
I'm thinking, okay? I'm looking. Shut up.
I'll tear you a new
Hey!
arsehole, you fucker!
I wasn't going to give it back to you,
You wanna fight it out?
but I was just having a look. Stop. Stop. Do not get beaten by a man.
Useless!
Do not get beaten by a man in his palms, Henry. Fuck's sake. I felt like I've just hit him once, but it killed him. Took a few hits. Did you have anything else? Walnuts. You think it's under a Kuttenberg kit? What does the second one say? Wait, is this all linked? Is it Zelelov? No, I found. No, this is different. But it means nothing that it says second and third on it, right? These are all different treasures. Where is Zelelov? I don't feel like I did that treasure, did I? Is that first map? I feel like maybe I got a map from this area, right? Two, that was that one. And I was like, I'll do that when I go back to the first map. Right? I feel like that's what it was. Which actually, to be honest with you, I don't know if I am going to bother be going back or not. It's meant to be some sort of caravan that you can go back to the first map with. I don't know if you unlock it after a certain main quest. But I do feel like I did most of the... I do feel like I did actually do most stuff in the first map, so I don't quite know if there is point going back or not. So probably under Kuttenberg then. This looks like maybe the tunnel entrance already went into, right? It is through that entryway, right? It seems to me. Like it's by like city walls, and then to the left of it you can see the church or the smaller one here. I'm not sure where it's pointing to. I feel like maybe it's pointing to in the background. I feel like it's through that door. So do that after maybe. Main stuff because like I said, it feels like it's time sensitive. Off.
Oh, what a stench! You ought to be ashamed.
I just had a wash. What do you mean? I don't smell anymore, do I?
No, sorry.
This is Pebbles. Oh, do you want to do this in front of Shemek the Moor? Do you already have a boyfriend, do you? About the book.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favourite book. Pray tell, did you find it?
Oh, I didn't read
as I
it.
wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers.
Should have
and
read
there
it.
it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
Oh, god damn it. It's a book of humorous anecdotes. Oh, god damn, I forgot to fucking read it. I did this before about finding a fucking book. I should have read it. I can lie.
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
This is actually acting like I did read it. Like I'm not pretending. It's like if I did actually do it. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Well, I don't know. What do you like about it?
Why don't you tell me what you find so compelling about it?
Answer a question with a question.
It's your favourite book, right?
Well,
Deflect.
let's say that I identify with the author. We share a similar view of the world.
Did you write it?
Who is the author? I didn't find a name in the book.
That's on purpose.
You wrote it, didn't you?
Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I write?
Can I write
How
it?
should I know?
Yeah, I can.
Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
Porn. Erotica. I would like that. It never occurred to me. I don't have time for that. Does Henry have time to write? She would obviously probably like him to say yes, but I feel like he really wouldn't. Would he?
Even if I wanted to, I'd hardly be able to find time for writing.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left.
Oh, you want me to
so
throw
we could
Baggins
finish
it?
Writing it together.
Okay.
You and me. What do you think?
You know what? Sure. That could be fun.
That sounds great.
Could
We'll have
dictate.
plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
Now? Okay. Oh, shit. Do I have the time? Fine.
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas.
I didn't read the rest of it,
but we
so I don't know where it
must
left off.
contribute in equal part.
Both? Well, fine. And what should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
What would Henry like to read? He'd like to read someone like a guy like him, right? Murdering people. Like big, strong, soldier type. Go for man.
Well, being a man myself, a man, I suppose.
Why not? And what kind of a man is he?
You mean I have to think up a name?
You don't need
Name Henry.
to, but try to describe
Self-insert.
him so I can better imagine him. With a single word, even.
A priest, a rich man, and an ordinary person. Don't want any of those. Guess an ordinary guy? Why would it say a priest? A rich man?
There've already been enough heroes, saints, kings, and martyrs. So an ordinary person.
That's 2 words. And do you want it to be an ordinary villain or an ordinary do-gooder?
Villain.
Make him a villain.
Yes.
Real scum.
Like me.
A murderer or a thief.
You seem to be quite enjoying this. What of your conscience?
I know what you
I
mean.
mean, whether I've ever done something bad.
The lines between good and bad are fairly blurry these days. But have you ever done anything against the law?
Maybe.
I won't pretend to be a saint. I've already snapped a few times and have a few mishaps on my conscience.
Just a few.
Forsooth. So you're another little thief who steals from the rich, gives to the poor, and spins the ladies' heads around.
Am I spinning your head
I don't
around?
give to the
I
poor.
don't mean me in particular. Never mind. Back to our story. So, you proposed a murderer. What has driven him to this act?
Fun.
What was his motive?
Boredom. Pride, love, revenge. Ooh, that would be self-insert, isn't it? That is us. Oh, but pride also, right? Could be. Revenge. I feel like I've been on like one big revenge mission since my parents died, sure.
What about revenge?
Cold-blooded, bloody, and best of all, unjust.
Yeah.
I like that.
Did I ever tell you that you scare me a little sometimes?
We don't really know her that
What
much
you're
to say
talking
that.
about.
You're waiting for Rosa to finish the story. Are you ready? It's me to go to sleep.
Well, just about finished.
Well, let's have a look.
Not yet. Something's missing.
What?
A picture.
Oh,
I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch.
Okay.
Especially if you'll be my model.
What? And what on earth do I have to do?
get naked.
Have you ever seen anyone play a flute? So sit down and pretend you're playing one.
As you wish. But promise you won't laugh at me.
Can I see? Cup the balls. Stroke the shaft. Not sure she was impressed. Why are we staring at her like that?
Now we're done.
Finally. I'm sore all over.
Your suffering is over. Come take a look at what we've done. Your reward.
Oh, please be really bad at drawing. Please be really bad at drawing. It'd be hilarious. It's like a stick man. Wanna read?
This book won't be getting any more done.
Okay, so what? She's like written like short stories then, is she? Like Wedding Toast. Unfortunately, I don't know the bride, so I can't congratulate her groom. And knowing the groom too well, neither can I congratulate the bride. But where is mine? Repent Adam's gender. The black-eyed girl. You said like humorous anecdotes, right? That's me. I look like a cherub, right? Little baby Cupid. Sure. Where's my story? Is this my story? The black-eyed girl. This is about me, is it? Once upon a time, there was a poor girl, black-eyed and black-haired. Most beautiful girl in those parts. I said man, didn't I? Though she wore poor clothes and lived in a shack by the woods. The other girls stunned her because they envied her beauty, but she ignored them. There was a miller in the village who thought of marrying her. Am I the miller? He tried to flatter her with sweet words and told her what she would have if she became his wife, but she would not listen to his words. I feel like this is not about me at all. This is not the story that was written, is it? Right? Sorry, just skimming. It doesn't seem to be about me. Right? Eyes of black and bones of white is a poem. Lie here buried out of sight. The miller stole, the miller lied. 'Twas for his deceit that she died. So the young miller was exposed and executed within a year of his crime. Is that about me? It didn't sound at all like what I said. Where was I? Soon word spread in the village that the miller was visiting her, and the rest of the girls became jealous. They came to the miller and each tried to tell him something bad about the black-eyed girl. She's a savage and a witch, they said. The miller pretended to listen attentively, but subtly took something from each of them. From one, an embroidered ribbon, another a silver ring, the third a silk scarf. Yeah, it's not, is it? And then he buried it to the woods and gave the stolen items to the girl as a gift. He hoped to win her over and make her his wife at last. What's she saying? We deserve to have some fun, and the city tournament will be just that. I'm really looking forward to it. I already did the city tourney. Was you there before? The black-eyed girls gratefully accepted the gifts, and when he proposed again, she again refused. The miller became angry, took her by the hand, and dragged her to the stream when the other girls were washing clothes. I'm bringing you a thief. Look what she took from you. Yeah, this is not about me, because if it was about a thief, it would be about a man, not a girl. Your scarf, your ribbon, even your ring. Each of them recognized her belongings, and in a fit of rage, they killed the black-eyed girl. When they realized what they had done, they begged the miller to help them. He promised to say something and buried the girl's body under a dead hazel bush. Because she lived away from the village, no one looked for her for a long time, and the miller thought that everything would be forgotten. In the spring, however, the hazel bush turned green and new branches grew on it. When they grew stronger, the local shepherds made whistles out of them, but when they wanted to play, the whistles lamented. Yeah, this isn't about me. She only did a drawing in here. Right? That's not what I was saying. So I guess she just hasn't written anything. It did seem like she was taking notes, though. Wasn't she? Maybe the character is the miller. I guess we can chat a bit more. Maybe she'll tell me.
What about that story of ours? Tell me your impressions.
Well, what can I say? I expected something better, I suppose.
It's your work as well. You can't braid a whip out of cow patties. And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
You write a fair piece better than you draw. This is just seriously cock blocking myself. You know what? The drawing itself wasn't actually the worst. I wouldn't say it's pretty, so I'll say it's not bad.
I like it. Sure, it won't be adorning the walls of St. Barbara's, but who am I to judge?
I know I'm no master illuminator, but otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied.
Okay.
And thank you for the help.
Sure.
I really enjoyed it.
Well, so did I.
I'd like to get to know you better sometime. Could be really forward with it. I must go now. Maybe I'll stop by it again someday. I don't know. She seemed like she had a good time. How are you wording this though? Right? Maybe I'll stop by again someday. I feel like that leaves some mystery and she won't know if I will come back or not, so it leaves her wanting.
I'd like to see you again sometime. Would you mind if I stop by?
Yeah, I don't mind
Please
that.
do. I'll be glad.
Good.
It will certainly be enlightening for both of us.
Oh. Nice. Tales of Kuttenberg, you helped Rosa finish her book. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't mad on the story, in all honesty. It was quite disappointing. I thought that the guy I had described would be the main character. I was expecting like some murdering, thieving bastard. What's this? Beating up some guy. Yeah, I feel like maybe just get on with this because of the time. I think I've got enough time. This is the guy, right? Minter.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Do it.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the city council assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Oh, maybe I can kill him. Can I just kill him here? Sigismund is not my king. No, he's not. But is this the right thing to say to him? I'd like to see him.
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
About what? I want to know what Sigismund wants from the council. I want to present myself to high society? None of your business. No, it's not. It's not none of his business. Right? I've got blackmail on him. He's just do what I fucking say.
That's none of your concern.
Oh, really? Then about face and go back where you came from.
Oh, dob you in
You've
then.
forgotten I have you over a barrel.
Yeah.
If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
Deal. That's not for you to decide. How about a few groschen? Well, hang on. In my hand. Right?
And how about a few groschen to seal our fruitful relationship?
Are you trying to annoy me? You might have dug up some dirt on me, but I have connections. One word, and you won't live to see the dawn.
I could just kill you
I'll
now.
get you into the assembly. But that finishes things between us. Understand?
Oh. All right.
It's worth a try, Henry.
You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Can I poison him? Poison his food? What's his name? What's his name? The chef? What do I need for the job? Where can I find this boy? How do I get him to cooperate? I can figure it out myself. Where can I find him?
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
Okay. His name, I guess, is important.
Who's this boy?
Franter's his name. Franter Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
Okay. What do I need for the job? An apron?
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
I can steal a
You
dagger.
think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Oh, I feel like we're hitmanning the king, right? We can assassinate him, I feel. How do I get him to cooperate? I'll figure it out.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Bye-bye.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
Oh, I don't care about you. Tony King's waiter's certificate and his clothes. Okay, so it basically ID to get in. And the dress wear also. Which I guess I can take from him whilst he's pissed. Or on his way back from the pub. This is it here. Fanta?
God bless you, sir.
Hello. Are you the royal waiter?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
Well, I could intimidate him to give it to me.
What's it to you?
For him. I'm going to do it instead. Yeah, I can do a better job than you.
But the thing is, that job is just my thing. And a fella could easily disgrace himself in front of the king. Do you feel up to it?
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
Worst things worse, I guess I can just pay him the money if he doesn't want to do the job. I have important news for the king. I want to see the king with my own eyes. Don't worry about it, how much you want. Yeah, I could just pay him off. I don't quite like that one. This is harder.
I want to see the king in the flesh.
Why is that?
I heard a lot about him. How he won lots of battles, how he's courageous, just...
And as bad-tempered as the devil. He's got the councillors shitting themselves, fearing what's coming at this assembly. The more I think about it, the happier I am about not having to be there. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
You know what? I don't have much skill in booze. Probably not. But is it best to say no to him because he may help? Or just black to this guy? He's already given me the certificate. Let's just be honest.
Well, to tell the truth,
It might help.
I'm not exactly an expert.
You're off to a great start, but whatever. If you make a mess of it and the king has you whipped, you've no one to blame but yourself.
Okay.
Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
Sure.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is.
Nice.
I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you.
Cool.
The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks.
That's quite hard to do, you know.
You better not.
That's fine. I'll leave you my bag. Okay, so that's all done. I just need to report for jury. Okay, so we don't need to like sneak our way in. We can just walk through the door. All dressed up, hitman style. Is that what it is? No. Is this? Wait. Is this the building it's pointing to? It is. Oh, it's this guy. Major Domo. I'm the new royal waiter. Good to see you. Should I get changed now?
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming. What's wrong with him?
He's sick. Yeah. He's in the boss.
He's relaxing in the baths. He's looking pretty satisfied there.
In the baths? But he has duties. He works here.
Well, not anymore, I reckon. He won a pile of coin at dice, and he said he's not going to move from there until he's tried out every wench at least twice.
When I get my hands on that boy, I'll rip him in two. Well, it's a good thing you're here, at least.
It is.
We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you.
Have you got Franta's certificate?
I do.
There is?
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery.
It's in my bag.
You know a good waiter by his properly seated cap, and you don't have one at all.
I just haven't got it on.
Without a tunic, you're no royal waiter, just a common alehouse boy. And have you forgotten your hose? I can't let you into the chamber without them. You can put your steel aside in front of the
Oh,
council chamber,
fuck me. Okay.
along with your other stuff. You won't be needing it anyway. You don't want to be dragging a load if you're running around tables. The royal waiter's livery has strict rules. So get changed quick and come back on time.
Yeah. I was just thinking, how many things do I need to give up? Like, if there is an opportunity here to maybe assassinate the king, can I take my dagger or poison? And poison the wine. I feel like I have poison, right? I should do. Poisons? Yeah. Like a strong bane poison, would that work? Makes suitable. Yeah, it does. It reduces health by 110 in 30 seconds. That's death, isn't it? Right. Surely you don't have more than 100.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad.
Okay, so
Do
I
you
still
know
have all
what
my
your
stuff.
duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
I'll be happy to learn. I mean, he's saying inexperienced. So, well, you know what? Fuck it. No, I know everything.
I'm no greenhorn. I have plenty of experience. Not long ago, I poured wine for the Archbishop of Mainz.
Oh, I see. Forgive me. But allow me to give you one piece of advice. Sir Adam of Zarjitz will be among the guests. Don't pour wine for him. Otherwise he'll get drunk and disgrace us all in front of the king. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you.
What?
Understood?
What do you mean? Everything?
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary.
Put it on my
but you'll
CV,
manage
sure.
it, right?
Of course. I know what I need. Wait. I still need a moment. No, let's wait. Let's do it now.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Let's do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Is it everything? Kuttenberg, it was in the morning. Okay. Good job I didn't do anything else, because I feel like this was timed for this day to happen, I feel. Oh, pouring wine. Orders. Someone puts their hand up. Sure, if they want wine. Either Tokaji or Modesty Red by calling out to you and raising their hand. If you're unsure, you can ask them to repeat their order. Oh my god. Pouring wine? I mean, it's only 2 drinks. I should remember people's orders, right? In white or red. On a table in the corner of the room, you'll find 2 pitchers of wine. Take the one that one of the guests wants to pour and walk to his table with the pitcher. Are they labelled? The chat will activate the option to pour wine for them. After serving the guest, you can return the pitcher or wait to see if the next guest wants the same wine. Quality of service. Be careful not to let guests wait too long or pour them a wine they didn't order. Repeated delays or mistakes won't be tolerated. Oh, God, okay. Sure. Seems easy.
There are the pictures of wine. Hopefully I won't
Red?
splash anyone's shoes.
What?
On top of that, the army was
Where's the king?
requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any
King not here?
other
Yeah.
in the domain?
Okay.
What are you getting at?
Would anyone like some wine? Who wanted white for wine? You?
Dry devil.
What did you want?
Use that thing.
I don't have it on me. What did you want?
Apologise, sir.
You.
Which
Hand
wine?
cannon.
White
Can you believe it?
Okay, I will be right back. Andrew Polner. I need to get it right. I'd love to give them the wrong one, but it feels like it'd be bad.
Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them. Herrgott.
Here you go.
It
I
is
have
only
your
a shame
wine.
they when
Sir?
outlaws have better
Enjoy.
weapons than the city garrison. Thank
It pairs well with fish. White wine. I'm not getting you that. Anyone else want white wine when I have it?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do
Anyone
not
else want wine?
realize what Schwierigkeit
Any wine?
is. The dry devil is
I
running
feel like I shouldn't just stand in the middle, but
everywhere in the region.
I guess the king's gonna turn up here, right?
Bearing down, and you
I
want to
fancy some
defend
Tokai.
yourselves with a
Refill,
few rusty
boy.
helmets.
Tokai is red, right? Just to confirm.
The merciful King Sigismund is
I apologise,
providing us
sir.
with protection.
Which wine?
Tokai. That's
No,
the
it's not.
right.
Okay, it's good job.
The king can arrive at any moment.
Well, thank the Lord.
No problem.
What then?
Anyone else want white wine?
Sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
What are these guys talking about?
But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
They're talking about the silver.
Always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more
Francis
than familiar with the Yemel
Who?
estate
Who
of
said that?
our armory.
You?
And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe
There you go.
if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against the Lord.
No problem.
Take the arming of the city's militia as
Everyone wants white wine.
for war.
I hate white wine.
You suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter?
I definitely choose red.
Havoc all around.
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his
Oh shit,
army.
right. What have I got in my inventory? Is literally everything gone? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
But then the
How the hell am I going to kill him when he goes to like the loo?
Afraid I see no solution of
No,
the
then we'll
current
see.
situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honourable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or...
You drank that fast. I already served you.
Sorry.
So the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be.
You there,
The
a
current
word.
baths in the city.
Who? A word? Who? Someone wants a word? Would you like wine?
More wine, Master Bailiff?
I have enough wine.
What do you want then?
Need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Where can I find it?
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes.
Okay.
And come right back with it, understood?
Sure. Brenny confiscated goblet. He wants like a fancy cup to drink out of.
The need for cleanliness and citizens' health should not be underestimated.
Can't leave here with the wine.
Oh, right. I forgot I was holding it.
There's a river just a few steps from the city walls.
Certainly. And they can get leeches there for free as well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a... you know what.
So what? Going to the baths is
This?
neither a civic duty nor a right.
This? This is a big... No, it can't be there. Silver cup.
A great many people
No, it's a still. No, it is this. He wants to drink out of this.
Nice.
The Black
Whose
Death
silver
had
might
nothing
this
to do
be?
with the baths,
There's
unless
a dagger hidden inside a rolled up map on the table. Is it in here?
wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important.
Is there anything in here I can use to kill somebody?
Arguing about who is going to wash where and how.
I'm sneaking around, right?
It's only
Can I arm myself?
because we're always arguing about the same thing.
It is in here. There's a dagger in here.
Admit that it's a trifle. We wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle. Do you ever walk...
I can't see anything. It's in this box.
Rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
What?
I don't see anything.
Next, you'll want
On the table.
wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Oh.
Words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I don't understand how I'm going to do it, though, without everyone seeing me. Okay, I have a dagger in case I decide I want to murder the king. Nice. Right, does anyone want more wine? Oh, no, you want a goblet. Okay.
So, did you find it?
Here you go.
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Just do it. Okay, let's just see how things play out, and just see what happens.
At least until His Majesty honors us with his visit.
I feel okay. What's the exit for it? If I just did a quick stab and run,
As long as he does no damage.
it's this way. It goes out into the city streets. I feel right behind the guard. Who wants red wine?
Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
You did say red, right?
Shit. You know full well. Everybody knows. He wiped the floor with you.
So shit. Who?
Monastery wine.
Here.
You? Monastery wine? Yes.
Come any time now.
That's right.
Let's not burden the anointed monarch with such...
Me? Compose myself.
Shit, I can't even schnapps. I can't even schnapps. I was thinking, you know what? I'll just like schnapps before he comes in. And then just see what happens. I can't do that. I may have to repeat the whole thing again. When did it save? Oh, It was only 8 minutes ago. Yes, it must have saved once I picked up the big goblet.
You were there, weren't you?
Maybe it would like auto save me. Who wanted more?
Just a small...
Which one?
I apologise, sir.
We've sorted
Which
it out
one?
and everything's
Tokai.
settled.
White.
I did pick that up, didn't I?
Sir?
Are you defending little Tart? Besides, if his
Thank
men
you,
attacked
waiter.
yours,
No problem.
as I've heard, then
That
whatever
seems to
good
be
we
the
can
only
find
exit,
it.
right?
What happened there?
I could maybe like skirt around the tables, like do a bit of like
In
chase.
this case, it really was nothing.
To be able to get past
in
him.
the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated.
Anyone else want more wine?
God will
I've not been listening to this conversation at all.
He is sensible
Pour me
enough
some
not to draw
monastery
attention
Fred.
to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts
Who wanted this?
to us first.
Monastery wine. Here.
Here you go.
Tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it.
Well, thank
Let's
goodness.
move on.
Oh, who was said not to have wine? Because that could be a good distraction, right?
Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and
Who was it?
restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric,
Any of these names
but
ring
also
familiar?
illegal. I could understand it with mercenaries,
Waiter,
students,
get me what?
other scum of all kinds.
Someone was right one.
City councillors.
Maybe it's like one of his friends that turns up.
Are you
White,
blaming one of us?
white. I feel it said.
And look who spoke first.
First of all,
Right, getting someone drunk who doesn't handle their drink well could be a good distraction to then stab.
And that's the only reason
Was it you?
you're
I
still
apologise,
here on the
sir.
council and not
Which one?
in the pillory.
Tokai! That's
Okay.
the white!
Sir?
Don't you dare speak to me like that. I know who you are, right? Don't forget.
Around me. Vanish! You hear me?
You wanted wine.
I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting school brought this custom to
Well,
us.
I won't say
It's
anything.
now run by the German Menhard.
Who?
Who knows who that fellow is?
Don't be ridiculous.
You want more wine?
Refill, sir.
You
Do you
act
think
like
I come to
you've
the
never
council
been in a
just to
fight
guzzle wine?
It seems like it.
What can I help you with, sir? I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them.
Your hands are cold.
I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
Okay.
All right. I'll get them. I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
Oh, fuck off.
Why? Because I'm bored. And because I told you. Get on with it.
What a twat.
so what if they have one?
Well, what could be in the altar room, right? I got sent to go in the other room and I found a dagger. Is there something I can find in here?
Squabbling constantly at the Emperor Charles, and no one is left unscathed.
Do I even need to counter as fucking...
That was easy enough.
I have to do everything. Yeah.
Everyone who complains over a beer.
I have to do everything that they want, right? Keep them happy. Anything hidden?
We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
I definitely would not have found that dagger otherwise without you, Kit. I guess it's an optional thing to murder the king here. Is it GG? Like, credits roll. Secret ending. Winged creatures. Oh. 1. 2. You know what? If I got it wrong, I just say I can't count. 3. I said the mural. That doesn't count as a mural, does it? So 2. 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck. You know what? Fuck. I can't be fucking arsed. Who was it? No. You.
So, let's see what you've got for me.
You probably like it if I get it wrong, right? Here, you gloves.
I found your gloves, sir.
You can laugh at me.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
Sure. You know, yeah, see what I mean? I ain't just standing there counting all those. Was there really more than 16?
I counted 16, sir.
And did you count all the monsters and animals?
Oh, I thought you meant only the angels.
Go back to serving wine. Blockhead.
See, I'm sure he likes that, right? Just bully the help. Yeah, oh, he's fucking standing there counting them all. Right, who wants more wine?
They are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to mock a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Pour me some monastery wine.
Monastery wine is red.
Are a band of parasites. You pay them, they come late, or report sick, and if they do come,
Here you go.
Sorry.
their work is shit, and you have to pay someone else to...
Does anyone know what time the king is turning up?
You look
A
familiar
waste
to me.
of time.
Have we
I tell you, a waste
No.
of time.
Do I know him?
I really couldn't say. Sorry.
I have a feeling I've spoken with you before,
And
too.
as for you,
Or with someone
Haven't you
who looks a
noticed
hell of a lot like
You must be mistaken.
are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under
Who's that guy?
siege?
Probably some innkeeper I like talked about. Have you heard anything interesting around here? Right?
Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what
Ugh,
if I
fuck
would-
me. How much longer?
That space in the side nave is mine.
Then hell freezes over, my friend. Your place is at least...
Most of these jugs aren't empty by now.
A swordsmith dares to insult me?
Why? Are you deaf or something?
I think
No, it takes a while to get it.
Sorry.
You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the...
That's the guy I talked about wine with.
Just
Oh,
to bought yourself a seat in
Oh.
this council.
okay. Sure, that makes sense when he wants wine.
my seat for the services
I stole
our
a...
guild provided.
I ended up stealing something upstairs, right? Because he didn't believe the things they said to him.
Well, I hope you're not
Didn't have
supplying
enough
equipment to the army.
skill
If
points
that's
in
all
drinking.
they have,
Hey,
they would
boy,
be defeated
a
by
full
that
cup of
bunch of
monastery wine.
ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse.
Sure.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because
Come now,
it has
waiter.
all
I
been
want it red.
sorted out.
I know.
Not long ago,
Sorry?
the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten.
Thank you, waiter.
What do we have to discuss next?
Fair enough. He's polite. Okay, good.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's going to tackle Rootard.
How many people did he bring with him? And are they at the gates? Right?
Arsenal Gyuchek Össe, Elegiop Katonaikat, ich Kelkinek Utra.
This is Sigismund. I've not met him before then. Oh, okay. He's here too. I was gonna say, I thought I've seen him before in the first game. I thought he had longer hair. Maybe he just had a haircut. Bow, Henry. Yes? White or red? Why am I muddy? Did I not wash myself before I came in here? Even the dog's barking at me. Look at him following me across the room under the table. He doesn't recognise me even. I guess have we not met face to face?
To fear, not you.
You might have something to fear, though, however.
Like this plan of fights!
At that time, at Raborsch Fortress. Oh. What? Meanwhile, here is Godwin. Is it? Fucking... You know what? It could be a time to pause, right? Like I said. If so. Like switching like character POV. Continue tomorrow. Yeah, I won't be playing as Goodwin now. Okay. For YouTube purposes, obviously, so we'll just continue.
Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
Oh, why interrupt the pace like this? The anticipation building up. So we'll play as Goodwin. Has it saved? Right? That quick? No, it hasn't. Okay. Well, I'll continue this sort of line of conversation, and then like when I get a chance to save, I'll stop Twitch and come back probably tomorrow to finish off, because it seems like a good point to stop. And like I said, I don't know how long these main quests are, and I didn't say I was going to necessarily do one on stream. But it feels like it's a good time to stop if I'm playing now as Goodwin. YouTube, will just continue as normal after whatever we're talking about here. Do you know any guess who's that Frenchman? What's it like to be free? What are you going to do now? What's it like to be free, I guess?
How does it feel to breathe free air?
Gets captured quite a lot, doesn't he, Capon?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What are you going to do now with your life, Capon?
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
No, okay, we're just asking everything. Who's the Frenchman, I guess? Godwin would be interested in his new friend.
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin.
Red or white?
I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests.
Hello?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Raborsch.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Okay, yeah, safe. Yeah, this is definitely a good place to stop because we're now like controlling Godwin. We've sort of gone away from hitmanning the king to now finding out more politics on Wenceslas's side, right? And I guess depending on what Radzig and Hanush say, Henry could throw a screw into the works by maybe murdering Sigismund, if I can do that. Right, I have my bed times 2 here. Godwin has 2 beds. That's nice. Less ones for Henry. Right, this place has its own little moat. That's cool. This isn't the place I got attacked at the start, is it? I'm sure it was Sukdol, right? In the prologue, I'm sure it was. It looked like it anyway. We are currently, I feel, going to talk to Radzig. No, it says meet the French guy. and get to know the rabbi and his escort. Godwin is an interesting side character, but not a main character. Agreed. Godwin has a lot of love, I feel, in Kingdom Come fandom. To me, he's like fine. Like I said, it's interesting, but Kingdom Come is Henry to me. God play as him. Right, where is smoozing?
Greetings to you, friend.
Samuel? Hello, do I know you?
Such rare guests.
Rabbi and someone else,
One
right?
wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
I am Christian.
Peace be with you.
Is that a problem?
Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Kuttenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
He looks familiar.
I would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
It's one of the Jewish people, I thought.
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need.
Or the leader of them.
And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Right, with Liechtenstein, I feel. Right, he looks familiar, but this game also repeats NPC lookalikes. Are you here on business? Are you looking for friends? Are you trying to negotiate better terms? Are you here on business?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable.
You're looking for friends, then?
The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Oh, money.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
No, I'm not.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
Yeah, we have met, right?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. We did not get off to a very good start.
Yeah, okay. Jude hit it off. To is human. Hopefully you'll get to know each other better soon.
Or maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way.
Maybe.
For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
And murdering people.
A blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Yeah.
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
My dad?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
Why'd you know my dad?
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children.
This is Martin's son.
At least, none of his own.
What?
He took in Henry and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's bloodfather denied him, just like yours did to you.
No.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
I'm confused. Was he saying Martin was his dad? Or was he saying he had a similar dad that didn't want him? And he was jealous that Henry had one? Oh, of course Godwin will drink.
Good health.
L'chaim.
Cheers. Martin was his dad. Wow. So they're kind of like step brothers, Henry and this guy. You know what? They kind of actually look a little similar, I feel. Okay. Smooth successfully with Jewish money, right? Trying to aid us in our fight against Sigismund, although depending on what Henry gets up to, that might not be necessary. Right? Right. Where is the French frog legs guy? Right, he insulted the English. Is he in my bed? Get away. Don't stand in front of the door like this, you rude prick. Move. What the fuck?
To a good harvest.
This guy. Je m'appelle Godwin.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
Is Godwin looking for friends? No.
I beg your pardon, but I'm not looking to make friends here.
But you seek allies, no? Is it not in a sense the same thing? The friend of my friend is also my friend. And
What
you
benefit
say
are you?
Henri, a likable boy, although he could still learn quite a lot from moi-même.
Right, this guy's just one guy. The Jewish people had money, so I could understand Godwin smoozing up to them. But what's this guy offering? How did you end up in Malashov? You said you're a poet. Where have you been? How come we haven't heard of you? Yeah, if you're so famous.
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There,
Oh, okay.
everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Did we get support from the French? Do we want help from the French? How did you end up in Malashov? Sure.
How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
C'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Kuttenberg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
I think he has, isn't he?
You're quite mistaken.
Warrior
Mr.
priest?
Baron. I have.
Je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère.
I'm pretty sure the
tell
English
me
had
about
warrior
it.
priests.
No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
French not have that? I fought on the field of Kosovo. I fought in Nabokov. I guess go for history. One was longer ago and probably more important than fighting in Nabokov.
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of this battle. Many great men fell there.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was nothing for me. So I settled down in the presbytery in Ujits.
Then, what are you doing here at a meeting of opponents of the crown?
The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
Do I need to know anything else here? Where have you been? He was locked up with Sir Hans. He said you're a poet. I don't care about him reading poems. Leave? Oh.
Dear friends and allies.
I didn't like this guy.
In these troublesome times, you all know why we're here.
Didn't trust him.
The question remains, what to do next?
Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary. And here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Henry will do it. Don't worry. Right, flash me back over to Henry stabbing Sigismund, please.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Drink. Yeah, good idea. Are we actually chatting?
That went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours.
Who's that?
Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein.
Oh, is it?
And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
What do you want me to do? Speak for God? I don't have anything better to do anyway. Sure. I'm busy right now.
I'm too busy at the moment. That wine's not going to pour itself for me.
Certainly, friend. But you ought to know there is a certain matter you should attend to. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
I thought we didn't have an army. I thought we didn't have men. Sigismund will be scared. What if we provoke Sigismund? Isn't that the point?
When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner. At a gallop.
Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened.
Is it?
Besides, he's running out of resources.
Oh, because they can't pillage.
He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves. But he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
We're kind of all a bit disjointed, aren't we, at the moment? Sort of been all together. This guy's been a bit like the guy from Game of Thrones, the bald guy. I forget his name. Why are you doing all this? Or Littlefinger, I guess. You have an interesting way of thinking. Why are you doing it? What's in it for you?
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths.
Is that all?
And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
Is that all? Right? It's not in for anything selfishly? Okay. You have an interesting way of thinking. What exactly do you want me to do?
I'll help you. What exactly should I
That's saying, what's me being a
I'll
negotiator?
give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Oh, God. This is what I'm doing currently with the quest. I'm smoozing. All 3 of these people. I'll do it.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck.
Quicker the better.
Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Drink! Yeah.
Success to our plans.
Just whip it out of our pocket. And put it back into our pocket, of course. Pocket wine. Sure. Of course, we'd always have that, right? With the, was it segregation? No, that's one word. They do, with water and wine. Christ. And bread and stuff. Get support from Botchek of Kunstadt. And the other 2, I guess. Alright, well, who's them? Who's this? Hammond Alder?
I'd like to check your horses out. See if they're as good as you say.
Ha, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them.
No, I find that funny.
We have a new guest.
Hello.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
What? I was invited.
I want
Wasn't
to
I?
have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
Who are you? Who's this guy? He's just mad that I butted in. Ugh, I feel like I just need to arse lick everyone.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation?
Father?
Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then. What are you doing here?
Father? Is this guy like the person who excommunicated me? Or whatever? I come as an envoy. Let's save the argument later. It's none of your business. Come as an envoy.
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Is this a joke?
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze.
Yeah, this is like a fellow
I got
priest
him
or
a place
whatever.
at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
This is actually his dad. Sorry, how old are these people? I thought Godwin looks like 65, I'd say, right? I mean, I guess possible in this time people would have young children. If that guy was like late 70s, right? Maybe. You're exaggerating as always. I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. This one seems like it's a bit more disadvantageous to me wanting to get things done, right?
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice.
Maybe not.
I'd be a priest in some backwater and have a father like you.
How dare you?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for. And now let me speak to Older.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
Who is this? It's like some
You won't
family
get away with
drama.
those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
What? Why? Who are you? Is this like now my son? Sure, I accept a duel. Can't refuse a duel.
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
First meeting.
Room for us. We'll just settle A very
I've never met you in my life. Why am I not whipping out?
honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Mano to mano, sure. Shit, this guy. You still want to go, brother? Yeah, hey, is this to the death? Okay.
That will do.
It's quite pathetic, really, wasn't it, Christopher?
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that?
It's mortally
Father always
wounded
said
him.
You were a good-for-nothing boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
Did he neglect to say that I also fought then, did he?
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye.
He must have had me really, really young.
I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied.
Right, they look like father and
Only he'll
son,
never be
not
satisfied.
brothers.
The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
He's always been like that? I don't know.
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg.
Oh.
He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Jesus Christ.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
Sure. The outcome of the war depends on it.
Aye. The outcome of this war depends on it.
I don't know who he is.
That sounds very important.
Hmm.
Considering you and Alder are both pretty small players.
More the merrier, I guess.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me. And tell me what it's all about.
I guess so. Right, I feel like maybe this guy will have a better chance. My dad really doesn't seem to like me. Actually, it seems to be a bit of a theme here at this little party, right? I'm talking to the rabbi beforehand about Samuel's dad, right, Martin, and now my dad is here and having a little kerfuffle. Do I have a choice? I'll tell you.
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Okay, cool. One down. 2 more to go. If I can delegate some more for some other people being able to chat up people for me, why not?
And that's exactly why we mustn't push too
Right, here we go
hard.
here. Boschek of Kunstadt. Do I know this guy?
Sir Bochek, I
feel like he has Henry Spyco
A
on.
man hardly puts his cup to his lips, and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary,
I should have asked.
I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
At least to decide who all these people were.
Include a few thousand men at arms. If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men at arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
My neck.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
Okay, how do I sniff your farts?
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't want to end up like Rutard.
Retard's okay, right? That's been sorted now. Ah!
Doesn't that seem to you a little cowardly?
If you hesitate to kiss a bear's ass, is that cowardice or sound judgment? I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund?
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Of course.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
Anyone you have in mind? Liechtenstein is unmarried. What about me?
I'd be honored to oblige. I'm in my prime.
Forget about it. Even if by some miracle you could manage to sire children, you'd die before you could.
I know, I'm old.
The truth doesn't offend, my lord. But I had to give it a try.
What does she look like, right? Young Lord Capon or Liechtenstein? Maybe Capon, I feel.
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
Right, how old's your niece then? Right, how old's your niece? Yitka wouldn't want to marry an old man. How old is Liechtenstein? Looks maybe, I don't know, mid-30s? I can't remember what he looked like. Yitka wouldn't want to marry an old man. He's young, but not inexperienced. Well, as in that he sleeps around a lot.
He may be young, but he's got something between his
No, I don't
ears.
feel like he has anything between his ears.
And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs.
Yeah, but we'll go to him eventually.
On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on, despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
No. I'm a smart man. Would you support this plan? Or I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. I guess. Just, don't ask questions, just do.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can celebrate our
Don't put a question of doubt in his mind.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide.
Yeah, true.
If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
Kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. What, for Capon? What does this niece look like, right?
What's the hold up?
He might like it.
Open my mouth and wait for it to rain.
Capon has a brain the size of a pea, exactly. Yes. There's nothing going on upstairs.
A nightingale surrounded by hawks.
Job's the nightingale. He looks more like a wet hen to me.
It's quite unusual to see him cornered like this.
I'll bet my last groschen he's setting a stage for his final performance.
Excuse me, to butt in.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You
Yeah.
do? Let's hear it then.
Maybe. I've gained a son ally. Or no, Lord Capon's going to get married. Huzzah!
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide.
He may do.
I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
I don't know who this
With
guy
the
is.
niece of Sir Boczek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yitka.
Boczek of Kunstadt?
Is this a good match?
The Boczek
Ooh.
of Kunstadt?
I did well.
Godwin, you conniving old bastard.
Is that good or bad?
Fuck.
Is that bad?
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
I guess this is a higher lordship
If
or
you're
place.
serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Sure, cheers, yes. Godwin always says yes to drink.
Cheers. Cheers to you.
Whip out my pocket
And
wine.
to your parlaying skills.
Parlay. Back into the pocket it goes. Okay. Okay, we done? Get support from... Oh, I have to go back and like say it's all okay. Okay. God's sake.
Exactly why we mustn't push too.
I'm back.
Sabuchek, your niece Yivka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservation.
He was quite excited.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstadt.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
I say cheers. Yeah.
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yivka and the unhappy Lord Capel.
Godwin's just getting smashed.
To a good bargain.
Where do you keep your pocket beer? Oh, on the table. Okay. Smart. Right. We all good? Alright, I have nothing on my compass. What am I doing? Just chilling? Oh, get support from Anna. Well, where is she? Why do I not have a thingy? Where is Anna? Lady Anna. Despite all the gossip about her husband's untimely death, she maintains a reputation of a clever woman in her own right, as well as a savvy dealmaker. Her skill could be as useful to the allies, if not more, than her money. Where is she? Where is she? Jan? She's not here. These are all guys. These are all men. Did women not go to the pub? Mate? Can you ask the Hanush or Radzik about the guy from Talberg? Who's the guy from Talberg? Radzik?
Godwin, you wouldn't be avoiding me.
Well, no, I've just come to say
We
hello.
don't have much time for conversation on the way here. Let's rectify that.
With pleasure, sir. As it happens, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Well, your host for tonight's meeting, his son's got a talent for trouble, doesn't he? Why didn't Divish of Talberg come? Oh, the guy whose wife I slept with, right? And she gave me a shirt or trousers. She gave me like shiny pants, I feel. Or was this or a shirt? I can't remember. She gave me clothes, right? As thank you for sleeping with her.
Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child. No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say, doesn't matter who needed the dough, as long as there's a pie in the oven.
Oh.
Well, it could be a miracle. Praise the Lord.
Henry has a child. What are your hopes with tonight's meeting? His son's got a ton of trouble, doesn't he? Either that or... Oh no, he wouldn't, would he? I was about to say even that or fucking Toff like, had a go with her when he kidnapped her, but he was with, what's his face? The guy. Unless he's like bisexual. His son's got a ton of trouble, doesn't he?
I couldn't help but notice
Leading on.
your son has a bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little.
I'm always rescuing
If they
Capon.
didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words. Still,
Actually, he rescued me at the
Henry's
start of the
come
game.
a long way on a thorny path. I trust you're rightfully proud of him.
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God grant him eternal rest.
Sure. Bye. Thank you, Kit, for pointing me to ask that question. Henry has a bastard child. Okay. Anna. Who the fuck is Anna? She out here? Maybe one of these. These look important. Helena? Matilda? No. Who are you? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Where is she? Maybe at a party. Any woman here? You? Anna?
God be with you, noble lady.
Oh, how drunk am I?
I'd like to ask you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Yes.
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
What is he after specifically, right? That's what I said. He's after something. How'd you know about him? You know a lot. How'd you know? You know a lot. They're not the same thing. You know a lot, my lady. Lady.
You hit the nail on the head again, Mum. You're well informed.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only
Pointed
for
out the window.
people, but also for good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
How'd you feel about pocket wine? I have some. Would you like? Then you've come to the right place. Exactly.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to
parley
more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
Why are you here otherwise? You know? For fuck's sake, playing hard to get. Your wealth needs protection. Sigismund would not take revenge on a woman. Sigismund will not take revenge on a woman. Really? Is he, like, quite honourable like that? Didn't seem to fucking care when you, like, raped and pillaged Skalitz, did he? You've got money, but you're wise as well. It seems a bit on the nose to say something like that, doesn't it? Your wealth needs protection. Nothing more. I'd say that's plenty. Why ask for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk? Your wealth needs protection. As in, like, Sigismund might take it?
You manage large estates. In return for your generosity, we offer you protection.
We're saying we offer to protect
quite
it.
well up to now, taking care of my own resources. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
What would you
Do
like?
You have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harman Alder.
Oh.
Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
But I need him too, no? This would be like choosing one or the other, I guess. What are the documents?
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
Rob an ally. You want me to rob an ally?
I'm supposed to rob an ally.
Harman Alder was given the documents to deliver to the council. He hasn't yet had a chance to look at them. So
Oh.
he won't even notice the difference.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? I'll take your word on that.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I'm
Alder
a bit
will
drunk.
surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard.
Okay.
Bring them to me, and put these there instead.
Sure.
But watch yourself. Odorim's groom has eyes everywhere.
I'm sure Godwin is good at thieving and sneaking. Does he have this sort of stats? He does. Skills? Trinket is 24. Where am I looking? Stealth, 13. No. Bad. Bad. You know what? I thought this might be bland. This is actually quite fun. I kind of like the chatting around with Godwin, rather than sort of fighting sort of side. At least the drama that's happened.
Huh?
Is it
What
you?
brings you here?
Right.
God bless.
It's a bit of a boring job, isn't it, mate?
Aren't you a bit bored?
What's your problem? The horses are fed and watered. I'm not idle.
God forbid. But standing around here must be a pain in the arse, no? You might get thirsty.
Not really. What of it?
This guy's a bit hard to deal with, isn't it? I'll just get something from the shed. I feel like that's not going to work. Right, he's talking about what he's guarding. Yeah, do you want to play a game of dice instead? I need to try that.
I left something behind in the shed, and now I need it. So, would you let me in?
Is that so? And what are you after there?
Bible.
Wine.
Okay.
For Alderman Alder.
Wine? Like there's not rivers of the stuff all around here.
I would've gone
Stop
Bible.
drinking and don't bother me. And if I see you creeping around this shed, you'll answer to me.
Ooh. Shit, can I not have a dice game, though? Oh, I could just that's nearly all of my money, though. Oh, what's Godwin doing with money? Oh, I'm not spending money with Godwin. There you go.
I just need to get something from the shed. You know what? Take this here. And you saw nothing. All right?
And what's there to see?
Not all Lord Almighty now, are you?
Take care for now.
High and mighty, I mean. You know, I prefer that rather than playing a game of fucking dice anyway. Saddlebags. Switch weapons. Okay, done. Once again, I didn't read wherever it was. Keep doing that, don't I? Ask no questions, just take books for people and not read what they say.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet. You don't have to announce it to everyone.
My lady, with all the clamour going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
No problem.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
Yes, we shall. To your health
How
and
could
mine.
I refuse a toast with such a fine lady? To your health, Lady Anna.
Stop wobbling
And
around
to
a
the
bit.
success of our efforts.
Let's get some more pocket wine down us. Get us back swaying. You know what? I feel like that bar was filled up more before. I feel like maybe Godwin's higher. Right. Drink stats probably makes him handle his liquor a bit better. Yeah, buffs. Drunkenness. There's a positive phase of drunkenness, right? So we're more charming at a certain point, are we? What is that bit? Once you've reached the negative phase of drunkenness, you become a bit of a twat, right? Everyone just sort of rolls your eyes at you and wants you to fuck off. I don't know where we are on it. It doesn't say percentage-wise. I'm guessing it's just like the first half, right? It's a good first half bad. It seems to be in a good stage at the mo.
I'm still hoping it works out.
Right, we successfully did everything.
With a clear plan.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
I like this guy.
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
All good.
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin.
Oh.
But the widow of Waldstein
Oh, did my brother fail?
of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Oh, I didn't wait enough.
Of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
Not had enough. I feel like maybe my brother failed then, or I just didn't wait long enough, or I didn't just go back to talk to them.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
Apes stronger together.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours. we'll give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas.
Oh, fuck off then.
We stand with Lord Ruthar.
Oh, sorry, no, that's a good thing.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march.
So this is 3, isn't it? I thought we only had 2.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Way! That's how he finds out.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
3 weeks.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Hey. Still in shock. This is all pointless anyways, because Henry's just gonna slit Sigismund's throat. Right, are we gonna do that now? Meanwhile, yeah, okay. Alright, let's just see what the fuck's going on with this. I don't understand how I'm going to escape. No, there's no soldiers outside. I just need to get through the door, I feel. When do we do it? Just do it now?
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
What's wrong with me?
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
That was a very pathetic table smash.
Sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
And again.
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything.
You know what? These people might like me
killing
killing him.
The community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
Everyone looks a bit scared, don't they?
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Mark fight might be a problem.
I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rabble get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult.
Oh.
And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Should we dub him in?
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits.
Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you? Some of you are even sweating right here in the city council
Most of them are
meeting.
drunk.
This is unbelievable.
Well, my
Remove
fault.
this swill pot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the
Oh, shit.
truth. This whole council is a farce. The whole city knows it.
Is this the guy that
Lord
said
of
don't give drink
Sergeants.
to?
Your insolence just cost you your place on the council and a month in the dungeon.
But
Is this not good distractions? Now do it.
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
He's smashed as
All
well.
I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von
Oh.
Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
Martial law.
Sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over
They're
now.
perhaps all used to getting drunk,
You were
right?
given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else.
Okay. If they do that in 2 weeks, they have a week's worth of output before our army turns up.
The council is dismissed.
Okay. Are you gonna? Oh,
Don't go anywhere, boy.
don't plan to.
Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry.
Your throat?
And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire.
What's that got to do with me?
As you wish, sire.
Oh, it's saved.
Between
Okay,
the
it's saved.
two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too
There's
harsh?
a guard here. There's a guard here.
And
Mark
speak
Vart's
candidly.
over there.
We have
Okay.
had enough of
Can I vault the table? I mean, vault the table running around this way. Hello. Nothing.
Where are you going?
Oh,
Mind your own business.
I'm serving wine. Shit. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Stealth kill. Why is it up? Why is it up? Oh, it's coming up.
We know.
I don't have it equipped. Why's it not equipped? Do it. Hurry up, Henry.
Otto repeated to us several
Kill.
times that
Stabby stab. Fuck you. Vault the table. No. Oh. Oh. Great. It is a secret ending, for fuck's sake. I thought maybe I'd get a chance to escape. That doesn't happen like when I'm fighting other people. I don't just die instantly. You killed Sigismund. Although you died at his guard's hand shortly after, King Wenceslas soon returned to the Bohemian throne. Jan Hurst was never burned at the stake, whoever that is, and the Hussite Wars never took place. We sacrificed ourselves for the greater good. Cool. Did you trick me there, Kit? I thought maybe I'd escape. I feel like maybe it is just the big bad then. I guess that does ruin the storyline, doesn't it? What do? I can't get off the screen. Please? I guess reload and do things properly. Why didn't I get it? I feel like that deserved the Steam Chief. Yes, what you treats me. Yeah, cool. It worked. I didn't think that would happen. I thought maybe it could be a secret ending, but I didn't expect Henry to just die. I thought I'd be able to get out of the room. I feel like maybe if he was just a bit faster about it, he could have got out of that room if he vaulted the table and just headed for the door. Right? Good stuff. It's fine. I like that you told me I could do that because it still continues on the game anyway. That's good stuff. I enjoyed that. Nice. Let's reload. And that never happens. This is another alternate timeline of things, of events. That didn't happen. Like being branded. Henry just had like a daydream whilst he was standing there. He imagined stabbing Sigismund in the neck, and then thought better of it because it would take his own life. So he just continued standing here like a lemon.
Too harsh on them.
Right? Is that what I'm meant to be doing? He did actually say to do something, didn't
We have had
he? He said to do something, right? Just serve him. So just stand and wait for him to want something.
enough of
I guess.
false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Want some wine? Better wine.
Can't you see the king's
Hmm?
cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year.
What's that? The white wine?
We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have...
Here
enemies
is your
on all
monastic
sides.
wine.
Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries. They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago.
You don't. Can't you tell white from red?
Well, no matter. At least the Takai will remind us of our...
No, he doesn't care. Really, does he?
If our father was still alive,
Okay.
he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us.
I'm going to kill
With
you.
a single word, he would have put the
Stabbing me in the
nobility
stomach
their
with that
place,
halberd.
and we would flourish.
Or pike. Whatever it's called.
God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway.
Everyone seemed happy under him.
Nobility, on the other hand, found
Right.
a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you.
Oh, I suppose that's
All
why they were
you have to
happy.
do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
Bread?
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Here is your red wine.
But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side.
Enjoy.
Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair. For God's sake, what is this? Guards, throw this fool out.
Shit. That
What
fell.
kind of a donkey have they sent me? Are you only deaf or completely stupid as well? I've never been so ashamed in my
colourblind.
life. And in front of the king himself. Be glad I'm not having you whipped like an unruly brat.
Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, I gotta listen to them speak again for so long because I was just being a twat. You did not manage to serve the Lords of the Council and were banished. He said he didn't mind last time. He liked the white wine. That's why I just caused my own problems so many times to shoot myself in the foot just because I'm being an idiot.
This business makes me thirsty.
Wine?
Pour me some of that red, boy.
Sure. Here you go.
I think Jobst is
Tasty red wine.
at the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities.
Okay, what they're saying.
Get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary.
He's hungry.
If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
We good? Do you want some food?
Wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt.
Can we kill him? Or we kill Markfart and head for the door, right? These guys are further away.
And to your health too, boy.
Me?
May your children grow in the land ruled by a good
Oh my god, yes, I do have a child on the way. Thank you.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, Your
Yeah, he likes being served wine. It's nice to me. Okay. I hope you know I gave out your sausage to the bums, and everyone is thankful for it.
We need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
And some of them.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Raborsch.
Oh.
Alderin won't give you any more trouble.
Oh, and some guys left.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Oderin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Raborsch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine.
Oh, he wants more wine?
No. We shall have white.
Okay.
Had enough of red.
You did want that earlier.
Quickly. If Raborsch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
Oh, the cannon. Jesus. We should sabotage that.
And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
Oh, I don't know. It's a bit of a superiority, isn't it? Compared to everyone else's technology.
Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see.
Why am I just
Soon we
standing
will
right directly in
drink
front
to
of
the
him?
Conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory.
What is my purpose?
And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
Sure. Sure.
To victory, sire.
Just not
To
yours.
Today's, and those of the future.
Is that where we've meant to be standing the whole time? Later that evening, are we coming under attack by oh shit, von Otto or Bergo? Can't remember what his name is. The guy he said that is out riding to Raborsch. In charge of Trotsky, right? That's what's going to happen, isn't it? Okay. All right. So pause there. Good place to stop. Right, because I feel like we're just about to come under attack.